Welcome to the Eternal Laws series of podcast. And today we are going to cover the law of faith. Yeah, this podcast is new beginning inspiration for you. And there will be various topics, but every topic will be inspiration for you. And depending on what state of business you are in, yeah, they will be working for you. For example, if you are looking for rapid revenue, then rapid revenue blueprint is useful for you. If you are at a stage where you want to create passive income and you want to minimize your time commitment into the business, then passive empire is for you. But this universal law series, that is infinite prosperity, that is applicable for everyone. It is applicable for everyone. And of course I have a program over there, but in that program we will be covering all these resources, but in addition to that we'll be having custom gpt, so that it will be really easy for you to do your homework. So without further delay, let's get started with today's law is about faith. Faith is a revenue strategy. Okay, so faith is defined as complete trust, confidence, or reliance in someone or something, often involving belief in God, spiritual doctrines, or unseen realities without total proof. It acts as a foundational advice relationship and often described as a muscle requiring exercise rather than mere intellectual agreement. So, driving personal conviction and obedience. Faith is something believe in that is unseen, and you know it is going to happen, because faith is also like a sowing a seed. You are sowing a seed to universe and you are telling universe that this is the thing which you want. So faith can be defined in many possible ways, but okay, enough about definition. Let's see how we can apply, how we can implement, and how we can get the results. So, what is the law of faith? Acting before proof, believing in success and taking action before seeing tangible results or external validation. So many of us, we have a science background and we want to say, hey, you show me, then I'll believe it. And this is exactly opposite. You believe it and then you will see it. So it might be really hard for some people, but hey, that's the way it is. It is a strategic business tool. Faith functions as a powerful business strategy, not merely an emotion or abstract concept. And certainty attracts opportunity. When you are really sure about the outcome, yes, then the things will happen. The universe will align all those things in that particular order and things will happen. So, unwavering certainty draws opportunities faster than skill, experience, and credentials alone. So, let's exercise this faith. The power of acting before proof. What is that? You must have heard so many businesses. They just started in garage and then they become empires. So, we are covering one example over here. So, momentum over perfection. I have mentioned many times before, as far as you are living human being, you are not going to be perfect. The day you become perfect, God is going to call you. So don't worry about perfection. But that doesn't mean you have to be per- purposely imperfect. No. That means you have to keep on striving, becoming better every day, every moment than your previous moment, previous day, so that you are succeeding, you are growing. But don't worry to become a perfect. Miss, as far as you are better today than yesterday, everything is fine. Strive for excellence. Don't strive for perfection. And don't expect someone else to be perfect. If you have a team, just make sure they are not doing the same mistakes again and again. Because in my community, I say, okay, it's okay to make your own mistakes. And If you don't want to make too many mistakes, that's why you should have a mentor who can tell you what works, what doesn't work, so that you will get a shortcut. But make sure that you are not making same mistakes again, because you learn from your previous mistakes and move on. The most successful entrepreneurs launched their ventures before perfect conditions existed. Okay. So they understood that waiting for proof means waiting forever. It's never going to happen. Do you start driving your car when all the signals are green? No, it is the same thing over here. And even if all the signals are green, by the time you start driving, hey, some signals are going to change anyway. So why not to start? So here example of Jeff Bezos. And I am not here to say, okay, he's the perfect human being or he's the best or something. I'm just giving you example of a success. He's one of the billionaires. So he started Amazon in a garage with no guarantee of success, no proof of concept, and no certainty that online retail would revolutionize the commerce. Okay. His faith fueled momentum when data and results lagged far behind action. So faith propels you forward when logic tells you to wait. It creates the momentum that eventually generates the proof you were looking for. So you create the proof. Certainty versus skill. What attracts opportunity faster? Certainty signals commitment. When you demonstrate unwavering certainty, that is, unwavering faith, you signal confidence and commitment to investors, partners, and customers. How do you think that VCs fund any ventures? Because there are so many ventures, some ventures get funded and some don't, based on this principle. Belief precedes action. Opportunities flow to those who believe first, then act. The market rewards decisive action, certainty over hesitant expertise. Faith opens doors. So, skill alone can't open doors without the magnetic force of faith. Certainty is the key that unlocks opportunity. Exercise your faith. Whatever action you're planning to take, whatever goal you want to achieve, make sure you are exercising your faith. Now, how faith transforms revenue strategy. Okay, so faith shifts mindset from scarcity to abundance. And whenever you are working in abundance, yeah, that is how you receive abundance. So faith reframes your perspective, helping you see unlimited possibilities rather than the limiting constraints. So this mental shift is directly impacts revenue generation, encourages risk taking for breakthrough growth. When faith as your foundation, you are empowered to take calculated risks that lead to exponential growth. Playing it safe means you are stuck. Builds unshakable resilience. When setbacks occur, faith keeps you moving forward. Your belief becomes unwavering because it's not dependent on temporary circumstances. It's always depending on where you are going. You see future in advance. I remember a story of, I think, Walt Disney, and I heard many versions of this story, but the message is same. It seems when newspaper reporter mentioned Walt Disney's nephew, that it is so sad that Walt Disney didn't see the Disney World because it got completed after he passed away. So his nephew said, Of course he saw, and that's why it is over here. And I heard many versions. Someone said it's wife, someone said whoever it is, but the message is same. He saw Disney World happening before it came into reality. So that is all faith. Now, 15 minutes to change your life. Yes, you can change your life in just 15 minutes. Quick mindset reset exercises, powerful techniques designed to ignite faith instantly and shift your thinking in just minutes. If you want to know more exercises, contact me. And of course, people who are in our community, you will be getting access to all those. Align thoughts, emotions, and actions. Practical steps to create alignment between your certainty and your daily behaviors. Thirdly, real transformations. We have many testimonials where entrepreneurs exercise their faith muscle and they received results. You can see many other testimonials, many examples, but I want to see you as an example. I want to showcase you testimonials from people who transform their businesses in weeks using these faith driven principles. So I told you I want to showcase you so that you can come on our podcast and you can share your story. I want to share your story. I want to share your expertise with my community so that you can inspire our audience and we can create a win win strategy. Be a featured guest on our podcast. Apply to share your faith driven journey and inspire thousands of listeners with your breakthrough story. Join our community. We have various kinds of community. We have a free community. Yeah, we have a joint venture free community on Facebook, also on LinkedIn. And we have a paid community where you will get group coaching plus one-on-one coaching, and everything is using custom GPT. Our each module, each lecture has custom GPT so that your information is safe. It is not shared with the public. Okay. So connect with a growing community of faith led entrepreneurs and change makers who are transforming their businesses. Join them. Why now is the best time to embrace faith as strategy? Why? Market uncertainty demands bold leadership. So, in times of uncertainty, faith driven leadership stands out. The market rewards those who act with conviction when others hesitate. Competitive advantage for early adopters. Yeah, right now it is AI era. Hey, but that is how what we are doing. We are using AI in our each and every lecture, each and every module, but we are still firm with our ancient wisdom. Spiritual foundation is not going away. And that's why we say where AI meets spirituality, that is where all our courses are created. So if you are a spiritual entrepreneur, yeah, if you want to use the faith muscle, come over here and change the world, change your business. So competitive advantage for early adopters. Those who embrace faith as a strategic tool gain significant advantages over competitors stuck in analysis to paralysis. Accelerated decision making. Faith speeds up decision making and helps you capture opportunities before they disappear. Speed wins in modern business. So now take action today. Register for our free webinar. And depending on where you are, what solution you are looking for, we will provide you the solution. See, the 15 minutes webinar and it is evergreen webinar, it is on demand webinar. You will come to know the solutions. Now what problems you have if you are looking for second hustle or some side business, yes, that you can have, and you can start seeing money as fast as we have 90-day roadmap. But I have testimonials of people who created noticeable revenue in their first week. If you don't have any dedicated email list and all, yeah, then we have a 90 days roadmap. Because when I got started my digital business, I was told that digital entrepreneur will see real money only after their 3 years of business. But how many people can survive 3 years without much revenue? And that's why I didn't like that. And that's why I created this offer so that digital entrepreneurs can see immediate revenue. Secondly, you might be at the stage where you want to minimize your time commitment. You can automate and delegate your task, and you can minimize your time commitment into the business. That is the passive empire. And lastly, our infinite prosperity is for everyone. Infinite prosperity is for everyone who wants to achieve success in each and every area, not just finances, but even for health, even relationship, every area. And that's the infinite prosperity. And I'm just so excited. And this series is about infinite prosperity. So, whatever you want to achieve, yes, you can. All these are, yeah, eternal principles. This is ancient wisdom. I'm not creating anything. I'm just a messenger. I'm bringing it to you. And in my coursework, I have created custom GPT so that your homework is done really faster. You don't have to spend much time in creating your homework, and all the results and everything, all the answers will be given to you immediately. You don't have to keep on yeah, testing and tweaking your prompt. Everything is custom GPT, plus your information is safe, it is not shared with public. So here AI meets spirituality. So you will find all those things in our 15 minutes webinar. Now use your faith muscle. Commit to acting before proof. Make the decision today to stop waiting for perfect conditions. It's never going to be perfect. So I heard, actually, I read in a book that people who don't have challenges and they have perfect situations are the people only in cemeteries. So, hey, we are living, breathing human beings. We have challenges. So take action based on certainty and not on circumstances. And watch your revenue grow. Start your transformation now. Faith is your fastest path forward to the breakthrough you have been seeking. Thank you and God bless you. I wish you all the luck. And I just can't wait to see your progress. And yeah, once you receive prosperity, contact me and tell me which law helped you. I can't wait to interview you on our podcast, and you can inspire the whole world.